Welcome back to What They Don't Teach You in School, where we teach life. My name is Donnie Thomas, and today we're going to be talking about accountability. Yes, today is all about letting your results speak for your reality. Over the course of the last few episodes, we've been talking a lot about emotional state, because emotional state is what's going to sustain you as you work through and in your purpose. The first episode was all about establishing and identifying your purpose. And from there, we talked about different techniques that I implemented over a 30-day period to navigate out of negative spaces very quickly. And what it allows you to do, again, is it allows you to handle issues as they come and navigate back to a positive place more quickly so that you can continue to work towards your mission. Because again, imagine a life where the majority of the time you're spending it mad, angry, and a whole host of negative emotions. You are less likely to be able to meet the mission of your life. However, if you live a life where you spend the majority of your time in a positive state, you're more likely to meet the mission of your life. And so during this period of these episodes, we're working a lot on emotional state because it is pivotal to our success. And these are the types of things that we aren't taught in school, because we're taught that emotions are these nebulous concepts that we can just throw to the side and just focus on doing. But you aren't able to get through if your emotions aren't in alignment with what you're hoping to accomplish. If you're a basketball player and you're out on the field and you're worrying about all kinds of things going on in your life in bad situations, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to do that well in the game. The same thing applies to the game of life. Now, in the game of life, as we talk about this concept of accountability and reality, I've coached a lot of people, and one of the themes that I see is that there's lack of accountability. And this is why a lot of people come to coaches and they work with people to keep them accountable and to help push them towards the goals that they want to accomplish. Why do you think teams have coaches? Why do you think that individual boxers have coaches? Tennis players? The list goes on, because at some point in time, even on your job, you have a quote unquote supervisor, because at some point in time, we all like to get real relaxed and real complacent with whatever we are in our lives. And that outside perspective helps to push us along towards the goals and the missions that we say we want for ourselves. It's that accountability piece that is key. I mentioned previously that there were studies that have shown that coaching can increase a person's personal performance by 10%. By 10%. 10% happier people in the world, 10% more effective and efficient people in the world, more productive people in the world, 10% happier, 10% more. Could you stand to be 10% more of anything? But here's the thing, coaches are one avenue, but I've also told people that you have opportunities to your left and your right, but because our ego sometimes gets in the way, we don't ask the people that are closest to us to be our mentors. Think about the people in your life that are good at certain skills. Have you ever thought to reach out to them and ask them to mentor you in that particular area that you may want to improve in? Many of us haven't, because of ego, because we don't want to seem inferior or vulnerable when it comes to the people that are closest to us, because they believe we have it all together. And so when we're talking about reality and accountability, I have a few challenges for you today. The first challenge is to think about an area in your life where you could be a little bit better. Think about an area of your life where you can be a little bit better. And think about someone in your life that may be doing well in that area. And challenge yourself to ask them to mentor you. You may not necessarily increase your entire performance by 10%, but what that will do is it will give you a perspective to inform the decisions that you make so that as you chart your course for your purpose in your future, you can draw on those experiences in order to inform what you want to do. Nothing great comes by doing what's already been done. Innovation is what has grown and developed our society. Otherwise, we'd still be, with doom buggies and horse and buggies. If people just said, let me just repeat the same thing over and over. No, somebody said, okay, that was your story. Okay, now I'm going to build on that. How are you going to build? But as we're talking about our reality, sometimes when it doesn't align with what somebody else thinks should be our reality, we run from the goal or the purpose that we want to live in. And that demotivates us. You have to realize that your life is your own. Again, many of the great inventions of our time have happened because somebody decided to chart a course, a purpose for themselves, and they did not think about what somebody else did or what the status quo was, and it allowed them to push beyond those barriers. What is your reality? Allow your results to speak for your reality, because some of us fall in love with the idea of success or living in our purpose. And success, let me be clear, is very different for everybody. It's not just all about money. You can have all of the money in the world and be unsuccessful in your relationships in your life. And our relationships are extremely important. You could have all of the great relationships in the world, but your health is lacking, or your finances are lacking. So there are different measures of success. However, when you are thinking about your reality, don't just fall in love with the idea of living in your purpose and never take action, or allow someone else to demotivate you from taking action because your truth doesn't align with their truth. Sometimes you have to accept that they don't have the vision that you have. Your vision is unique. You are the only one that can see through the lens of your world. There are billions of people on this planet, billions of worlds, billions of perspectives, billions of purposes on this planet. Find your own and let your results speak for your reality. And so my challenge today, for those of you under the sound of my voice, is to answer this question. What results are you going to hold yourself accountable for today? What are those results? Think about any challenge, or think about what you're trying to accomplish in your life, and think about what you're going to hold yourself accountable for. And find those accountability partners to your left and to your right, in your own family, in your friendship circles that you can trust, that will hold you accountable in a caring way. Because some people want to hold you accountable in a non-caring way, and they come off as, well, I'm just giving you tough love, when it's very callous. And it's not tough love. It comes off actually as resentment, and they don't really want you to succeed. But you'll be able to discern between those who actually want you to succeed and those who don't. And those people that want you to succeed, you'll surround yourself and position yourself around them a lot more. But they'll hold you accountable. They'll support you, but they will hold you accountable for the results that you want to see in your life. So again, what results do you want to hold yourself accountable for? And execute those results today. I hope this was helpful, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Peace.